Good afternoon. I just got off work. Got home. It's Friday, January 5th. And I think the first thing I want to do is continue working on my desk. Because I want to kind of be able to get it into the corner, hopefully today. And basically being able to put things sort of where they go is going to make the room feel more complete and less cluttered, because right now I have the desk in the middle of the room and the room feels incredibly cluttered. So yeah, I want to get that taken care of. And I am almost done with this. I got both sides shelves, this like file thingy, and the things I have left are the two back panels. Basically, two of these. There's one for each side, and they sort of go up here, and you have screws. You're supposed to sort of use like an pointy screwdriver for me, to mark the spot, and then screw them in. And above all, that's the part that I'm looking at and thinking, I don't know if I can do that without a second person. Now, the whole thing says, you know, work with two people kind of thing. I'll see what I can do, of course, but that's going to be the one that's like, ooh, that's a bit of a challenge just by myself. I figured it out. And I feel pretty clever with how I figured it out. Because I couldn't hold it up there and get the screws in. And I had to get a few screws in before it would really stay on its own. But I could tape it. Just used the painting tape. The release is pretty easy. No problem. Okay, so I'm going to get the rest of the screws on this side before I do the same thing with the other side. But yeah, shouldn't have any issues with that. No problem getting it up. Flash forward a bit. I got this done. It's still in the middle of the room, but it is done. It is together. So I need to get it over to the corner, but that requires me to shut down the computer. And so I'm like, okay, I want to edit a vlog and probably get it uploaded before I do all that. So I do have a vlog that the next one was a little of the longer one, so I have the first part of it, the majority of it, exporting, but I got to the point footage was messing up, so had to export it in a bit, and then I'll add the last bit to it once that finishes. And this side of things, I went and hard-boiled some eggs, which is nice. And I'm thinking ramen, and I'll quickly wash up my little nifty egg slicer, and I get to try that out. Yay! Oh, exciting times, exciting times. That was really easy. Look at it, all the even slices. Yeah, it's fun. And so I have made myself a lovely little bowl of ramen. I'll eat that. Probably won't fill me up for the rest of the night, but there's a chance that I'll end up going over to my mom's to see my nephew, and there may be food there. We'll see. So that might work too. But at least this will be something, because I'm hungry. And I finished editing the vlog. I got that uploading now, actually, and over here I got most of the stuff moved out of the way. So this is uploading now, and I'm gonna head over to my mom's. Just got a message a little bit ago. She's picking up Ethan, and so I'm gonna say hi to them. I mean, I could stay home, be warm, but because I love my family and like to see them, I shall brave the cold, and I hope they appreciate my sacrifice. But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to get this moved over tonight or tomorrow, but it will be one of those. Because either I will get home tonight and I will shut off the computer and I will move it, or I will get home tonight, I will shut off the computer and I will go to sleep. And then tomorrow, before turning on the computer, I will move it. So that'll be in place shortly. So it's nice. I don't get, there's like this board that I guess is like dry erase stuff. Why does it stop here? I feel like it should go to the back corner. I mean, yeah, I'm probably never going to reach all the way back there to write on it anyways. But I just don't get the reason why it doesn't go to the back corner. I mean, in my mind, I'm like, why isn't it all the way, like, the entire material and, like, behind here as well even? But I kind of get that. Okay, that's fine. But it should at least, there shouldn't be a line. I mean, I guess it's a design choice or something, but I don't get it. Hello. I think, didn't we go over not being a dog? Is dog one of the things we went over before?
No.
Is what?
I called him dog.
I'm not a dog. I am a human being.
What's the difference? That's the same thing, right?
No?
Oh, really? I didn't know.
A dog is not a human being.
Yeah, I know.
Not a very clever kid, is he?
Thank you.
Having some Ethan's leftovers. It's a very simple pizza. It's really boring on Emo's because they have a bad cheese. Oh well. It's alright. Filling at least. Now we're gonna play some Magic, which is fun. And I will be bringing out a deck that I have not played with them before. My favorite deck that never wins. It doesn't try to. I have a deck of cards that I call the Chaos deck. It is designed exclusively for multiplayer games, and it is designed to change the rules for everyone on the board. Just to make it fun. My nephew finds me cool. He likes that I played a Meek Stone, and that his creature can no longer attack because it has more than 3 power. Guess I'm cool now.
I think he meant that facetiously.
Did he? Oh, I didn't catch that.
You play that on a creature? Or?
Nope, that's just on the field. That's any creature with power 3 or greater.
From now on, all of
As
them?
long as this is here. Yep.
How does anybody
What
get
is
rid of that?
threshold?
Destroy artifact.
What is threshold?
Threshold is 7 or more cards in your graveyard.
Enchantment with no creatures.
Because it doesn't say to enchant a creature, it's just an enchantment. It enchants the battlefield. Limdul's Hex says that during my upkeep, Limdul's Hex deals 1 damage to each player. Each player may play 1 black or 3 colorless to prevent the damage to him or herself.
Take 1 damage or play what?
Pay 1 black or 3 colorless. And that's to all 3 of us at the beginning of each of my upkeeps.
So I'm going to be taking a lot of damage, and you can just tap your swamp. And I can tap all my mountains, you know.
The only land I have that produces black mana is one that takes 2 turns.
Yeah,
it does. I'm a player.
Oh, awesome.
No, why would I cut myself out on this? My creatures with power 3 or greater don't untap either. It wouldn't be fair of me if it didn't affect me as well.
That sounds like sarcasm.
No, that's how the deck works.
Just like
Go.
messing with everyone. That's
So we
actually
just take a
pretty cool.
damage?
No,
Not yet. Not only when it's his turn.
my mom has had trouble getting the lands she needs to play the cards that she has in her hand, which really makes me feel bad about this one, but it's what I can play. Sphere of Resistance. All spells cost an additional 1 colorless mana to play.
Oh my god, Adam.
Go!
Is this the whole point of your deck?
Yeah, I told you.
Yeah,
It is never won.
Big pile of powerful cards.
No,
That's what I was
I
expecting.
have a big. No, I told you. I told you. This deck
card
has
cost
never
1
won. I
This
told
is
you the deck has never won,
This is the...
and by having a larger size deck, I haven't explained, is making it where it is more chaotic. I have less control over what I get. It's my chaos deck.
It's a chaos deck. Okay, well.
So I have a creature out, and it's a 2/2 ogre. During my upkeep, if a player has more life than any other, he or she gains control of it. So it'll change sides as we go, but you know, there's a creature on the field. Under my side for now.
What is it? Who does it go to?
At the beginning of my upkeep, whoever has the most life.
My turn, right?
Yeah. I have Teferi's Puzzle Box. Teferi's Puzzle Box is 4. I can produce 5, which is needed because it's now 5 with my sphere of resistance. And Teferi's puzzle box comes into play. At the beginning of each player's draw step, that player counts the cards in his or her hand, puts them on the bottom of his or her library, and then draws that many cards.
Say that again.
That's the end of my turn. Let's go over to Ethan's turn, and we'll see how this plays out.
So, okay. So we're going to
Untap.
an example.
Yeah, untap. Upkeep, that's your adding your token thing. Upkeep.
Yep. There's 5.
And then
I dropped it.
draw is first. So how many cards are in your hand?
3.
Put those on the bottom of your library.
Thank you. Those were not doing so hot.
Draw 3 cards, and then draw your card for your turn.
1, 2, 3,
And then a 4th card.
4.
Yep. And that's how we go through our turns now. Thanks to Teferi's puzzle box. You don't know what you're going to have next turn. You'll get all new cards next turn.
So if you hate these cards, you can get rid of some of them?
Yep.
Good.
All of them.
I'm so glad. I'm so sick of these expensive cards.
I know, that's what I thought. I was like, that's going to help you. See, some things hurt, some things help. They affect everyone.
That seems like a fun deck to have someone on the side just playing and you can't hit them. Just so there's like
Yeah.
variables going on in the game.
But yeah, no. I've had like 7 or 8 player games. And it doesn't last long, because it doesn't take long before someone decides, no, I just hate you. I actually don't know how to pronounce this card. Fecundity? Anyways. Whenever a creature is put into a graveyard from play, that creature's controller may draw a card. And I'm going to put a creature in. It's a 1/3 with flying, but really, all players play with their hands revealed.
Now that we all have an understanding,
Go.
a giant.
That should help you if you have any questions now, because we can see your hand anyways. Let's just make things take a little longer here. Reward the Faithful. Any number of target players, each gains life equal to the highest converted mana cost among permanents you control. Now that's 4.
So each
I choose all of us. We all gain 4 life.
All right.
I'm back to full.
It's like you haven't even done
Are
anything.
you really?
Yep.
Well, it's not really full. You can go over.
Oh, I'm back to starting health.
Yeah. Earnest Fellowship.
Oh.
Each creature has protection from its colors. Onkuch of Mishra. Each time a player puts a land in play, it deals 2 damage to that player. It's really devastating early in the game when you have to play lands to do anything. At this point, we all have plenty of lands. You can just choose not to play them if you need to. Go. My nephew, my own flesh and blood. He kills me.
Well, maybe to you. Alright.
Okay, so as I die, some things happen. You no longer have options to draw cards when creatures die.
I
You no
forgot.
longer
Nope.
You no longer shuffle around cards at the beginning of each turn. Creatures no longer have protection. No longer taking damage at the beginning of each of my turns. Spells no longer cost extra. At the beginning of your upkeep, or when creatures would untap, if they have power 3 or greater, they can now untap. And you no longer have to worry about damaging yourself when you put lands into play.
Wow.
Those are all the effects that I was causing on the game at the end.
You're totally changing the game.
Yes. And in the end, Ethan won. He just had too much power that he'd built up that my deck had pretty much kept him from using. And so when he finally just kicked me off to the side, he had too much power and wiped my mom out. But it's 11 now. That was a bit of a long game of Magic. I'm exhausted. The desk will not be being moved tonight. Really nothing. I go home, I shut things down, I go to sleep. So tired. So I'm going to end it here. Thanks for watching. Join me next time.